Good evening, family. I wish I could be there with you guys. Unfortunately, because of the weather and other circumstances, I can't be there. But I do send my love to Uncle Calvin, Aunt Ollie Mae, my sister Joanne, and everybody else that's attending his birthday. I want to say hello and I thank God for you guys. Um, I just had something that I wanted to share that I would have shared had I been in Milwaukee, but it just didn't happen that way, and I apologize. But I need you to bear with me because um, I want to honor Uncle Calvin on his birthday, and I want to do it in the spirit of Black History Month. So today, as we celebrate the birthday of Uncle Calvin Brooks, let us celebrate him in the spirit of Black History Month. And as we give recognition to his birthday, we are honoring the legacy of a movement that transcends through the painful, historic African American experience here on the soils of America. In no way is this an attempt to stir fires of racial hostilities or indifferences that exist within the United States, but to recognize a devoted husband, a devoted father, grandfather, and uncle, and brother who represents a generation that bravely migrated from the harsh Jim Crow laws of the South to find hopeful beginnings in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area. We can only imagine how the hope-filled, starry-eyed young adults, as they gather together at the kitchen tables, on the porch, in the parks, as they plan, saved, eagerly awaiting an opportunity to make this exodus to Milwaukee, to make their new beginning. We cannot look to our lives, look to our children's lives, without truly acknowledging those who have paved the way for us. Uncle Calvin is a part of this legacy, the surviving brother of that era. Joanne always tells me that Uncle Calvin's relationship with Mom was much like my relationship with my sister Cynthia. And no wonder it turned out great, you know. I owe a lot to Cynthia. And it's natural instinct for us to look up to those who survived more than us, who has generally faced more than us, struggled more than us. So it's important to recognize those who suffered, sacrificed, and those who endured, those who fought in order for us to have what we have today. Now, I'm saying this because the level of consciousness concerning our history in today's culture has been violated, assaulted, corrupted, and trivialized in the form of entertainment, comedy, and music. The one that particularly stands out is Lil Wayne one of the richest rappers in the hip hop industry today, who made a perverted reference of a woman's private part being beaten like Emmett Till. Now, those of us who are familiar with Emmett Till and understand that he was the catalyst of the civil rights movement, which was a 14-year-old boy who was brutally beaten. He was beaten to being unrecognizable by grown men. This 14-year-old, and because they said he whistled at a white woman or looked at a white woman. But this is Emmett Till. So, Lil Wayne not only openly assaulted the virtue of our women, but he disrespected the dignity and integrity of the civil rights movement. I know it's Uncle Calvin's birthday, but we're not just celebrating a day he was born. We're celebrating 84 years of experience, wisdom, and surviving the hostilities of being Black in America. The reason we pay tribute to our elders is because each generation is responsible for the continued survival of the next, meaning previous generations equipped and passed on something to the next generation. Therefore, we honor the previous generation for their contribution. Anytime we fail to respect those contributions, anytime we fail to recognize those contributions, anytime we disconnect ourselves from the importance of those contributions made from previous generations, we lose our ability to survive as a people. Deuteronomy 32:7 says, remember the days of old, consider the generations long past. Ask your father, and he will tell you, your elders, and they will explain to you. See, even a plant, when disconnected from its roots, it cannot draw from the richness. It cannot draw from the strength. It cannot draw from the nutrients necessary for successful growth and development. See, pouring into the future is a biblical principle. Pouring into the future is a biblical principle. When God created the earth, he created it on a land management, land development, agricultural landscape of sowing and reaping in order to establish a perpetual order of existence through a generational framework of reproducing. The Bible says, honor your father and your mother, that your days in the land may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. So let us honor the dignity of this title, uncle, and as a living patriot of our family today. Well, we cannot honor him without honoring his lovely queen, our beautiful aunt, Aunt Allie Mae, who has been a devoted wife and mother. In fact, I remember as a child growing up, you didn't say Uncle Calvin without saying Aunt Allie Mae. We said it so much that it was like Uncle Calvin and Aunt Allie Mae, like it was just always all together. And that's a beautiful thing. So in closing, Uncle Calvin, and in recognizing your contribution to the family, recognizing your wisdom, recognizing who you are and what you've been through, we're giving you this trophy representing our humility our gratitude and our acknowledging who you are on this day. Happy birthday, Uncle Calvin. All right, Karen.